Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminithi Namine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminithi Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Smayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajeevam Sarvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gauragi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarviyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Chapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhi Govindaha Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be joyfully performed, and it is the time-tested knowledge, everlasting knowledge. Susukam Karthum Avyayam. So we are deriving so much of happiness when we study this Bhagavad Gita. Because first of all, we are understanding about ourselves. And Krishna is teaching us a way to free ourselves from this bondage to work, karma bandha. Krishna says very clearly in the second chapter, sloka number 39, Krishna says that Yesate abhihita sankhye buddhi yoge tu imam shunu. Until now, I have explained to you that you are not the body, you are the soul. Now you hear from me about the intelligence way of acting. Buddhi yoge tu imam shunu. So first thing we need to understand. We need to understand that we are the soul. That's very important. If someone is not able to accept or believe that we are the soul, then there is no way they can understand this Bhagavad Gita. Like any subject, if the basics are not clear, they are not well understood, any subject, basic, even physics, chemistry, or any subject we take, if the fundamentals, if we are very weak, even if the needed mathematics or algebra, if you don't know very well, then we can't study the physics. We can't even understand the Newton's laws of motions. So, like that, if we don't understand that we are the soul, we are not this body, then we can't even understand this Bhagavad Gita at all. There is a very, very basic fundamental knowledge everyone should know and understand, realize and accept that we are the soul. And we also understand very clearly in the second chapter, Krishna is teaching us that the soul is beyond the perception of senses. So it's beyond the beyond what we can perceive with our senses. So if someone says that I believe in soul, I accept soul only if I can perceive the soul, then there is no way that person is going to believe it. Because with our eyes, we cannot see the soul. With our ears, we cannot hear the soul. With our tongue, we cannot taste it. And we cannot touch it with our skin. We cannot smell with our nose. So we cannot do anything. So then how are we going to say that I can believe the soul only if I can see it? That is very stupid. So it is not possible. No one can see the soul. So that way there is no point in ourselves thinking that one day scientists can find out that there is soul. That's not going to happen at all. So that way we don't want any scientist to come and accept or something they are reject. If they say that there is no soul, there is no need for us to believe them, because they cannot even see the soul. They cannot even find the soul. So then why should we believe them as far as the soul is concerned? Matter anyone can exploit. Edam daryate jagat. That's what Krishna is saying, that Jiva Bhuta Mahabahu Yaye idam daryate jagat. So this Jiva Bhuta, this living entity, so that is exploiting this world, material world. So we are understanding about the electrons, the electromagnetic radiation and all such things. And now we are doing so many things because of our knowledge. There too, everything happened only in the last century. And there too, so much of things happened only in the last decade. So now one should be intelligent enough to realize and understand that we are the soul, to accept the fact that we are the soul. But what we are also understanding in Bhagavad Gita, that we are bound. We are the soul, but we are bound inside this material body, and we are actually bonded to birth in this world and bonded to work in this world. So Krishna is teaching very clearly that I have explained to you that you are not the body, you are the soul. Esate abhikita sankhye buddhi yoge tu imam shunu. Now you understand, you hear from me about the buddhi, about the intelligence. Buddhya yuktayaya pata karma bandham prahasyasi. So if you act with intelligence, then you will be freed from the karma bandha, the bondage to work. So that's what is the entire Bhagavad Gita about, the way of acting, like the art of performing our duties, yoga karmasu kausalam. So that's what Krishna is teaching. So buddhi yukta jahati hai ube sukrita duskrita. So if we act with intelligence, buddhi yukta, then in this life itself, we will be free from all types of results, both sukrita and duskrita. Tasmad yogaya yujjasva yoga karmasu kausalam. Therefore, for the sake of performing our duty, so we need to understand this art of performing our duty, and we need to do everything as yoga. So everything as an offering unto Krishna. So if we do that, then nothing is going to bind us to this body. When we are attached to the results of activities, so then we are bound inside this body. Our bondage increases. When we are attached more to the sense objects, then we are forced to act more. So that means that bondage is increasing. So then we have to struggle and suffer in this material world. So Krishna is teaching us very, very clearly that we have to simply surrender unto Krishna and act with intelligence. So acting with intelligence means giving up the attachment to the results. If anyone has attached anyone is attached to the results, that means that person is not at all intelligent. That's what Krishna is saying that. Antavatu palam tesham tadbhavati alpamedasam. So the material results, the fruitive results will come to an end. Antavatu palam tesham. So whatever we work hard, we can earn so much of money and all such things, but everything is going to come to an end. Antavatu palam tesham tadbhavati alpamedasam. So only a person who is not intelligent, less intelligent, alpamet. So only he goes after the material sense objects. Devan devayo yanti madbhaktaha yanti mamapi. So only my devotees will come to me. So we are devotees of Krishna. We are extremely fortunate that we love only Krishna. We want to believe only Krishna. We want to listen only to Krishna. And we want to follow only Krishna's instructions given in Bhagavad Gita. We don't need anything else. That's why Krishna said that Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Very important, very strong word. Krishna is saying that throw away, give up all varieties of religion. Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Simply surrender unto Krishna. Do what Krishna is asking us to do and do everything for Krishna. So then we are going to go to Goloka. We will get liberation from this material bondage. Karma bandha, janma bandha, karmajam buddhi yukta hi palam tektva manishinaga janma bandha vinirmuktaga padam gachanti anamayam. So that's what happens. So if we act with intelligence, karmajam buddhi yukta hi, if we give up the attachment to the results, palam tektva manishinagam, then janma bandha vinirmukta padam gachanti anamayam. Then we are freed from the janma bandha. Then we will reach the place where there are no miseries. Padam gachanti anamayam. So that's what is needed for us. And we are on the right track because we are studying Bhagavad Gita and we have got this great opportunity to study Bhagavad Gita every day. And we have to simply make use of this opportunity. There should not be any other excuse for not studying this Bhagavad Gita. When we are sincere, Krishna will make it to happen. There is no doubt about it. So, when we want to listen to Krishna, when we want to understand Krishna's instructions, Krishna is always ready to support, ready to help us. So Krishna is saying very clearly that he says many times to Arjuna that you are so dear to me. So you are Ishtagashyam. So you are very much dearer to me. That's what Krishna is saying. And how one can become dearer to Krishna? One can become dearer to Krishna is actually simply listening to this Bhagavad Gita. As I explained yesterday, Adhyesate chayimam dharmyam samvadam avayo jnana yajnena tenaham ishtahasyamiti me mati. So if we just listen to this Bhagavad Gita, Adhyesate chayimam dharmyam samvadam avayo, then with this jnana yajna, we will become dearer to Krishna. That's what will happen. So now, every day when we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we are becoming ourselves dearer to Krishna. Krishna is very happy with us. It's very nice to hear about this very important fact, the truth that the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, Purushottama, is very much pleased with us because we are listening to him. He is very much pleased with us because we are listening only to him. That's what is very important. We don't need to listen to anyone else. Just listen to Krishna, this Bhagavad Gita. So then all wonders will happen in our life. All miracles will happen. The things which we think they are very hard to finish can be done very easily, because when Krishna is doing it, nothing is hard. So we have to simply act as an instrument in the hands of Krishna. That's it. That's what Srila Prabhupada prayed to Krishna when he landed in US at the age of 70. So I don't know, Krishna, you have some purpose to bring me here, and I'm simply a puppet in your hand. You just make me dance as you wish. And Krishna made Srila Prabhupada to dance. So now everyone is dancing, singing, Hare Krishna Kirtan. And he wrote Bhagavad Gita as it is. So we are able to study and understand this entire Bhagavad Gita, the way Krishna gave to Arjuna. So we are understanding all this knowledge because Krishna had that plan, and Srila Prabhupada simply submitted to him, and Krishna executed his plan. And Krishna had that plan of killing this Duryodhana, everyone. So in the battlefield. So, and simply Arjuna agreed, Arjuna accepted to be an instrument in the hands of Krishna, and Krishna did it. And now Krishna has got the plans to use all of us as instruments in spreading this message and establishing this dharma. This Bhagavad Gita is the dharma. So Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita that yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttana adharmasya tadatmanam srajamyaham. Whenever there is a decline in religious principles, there is a predominant rise of irreligion, prominent rise of religion. At that point of time, I discern myself. Now, if we think that the world is going in a wrong way, if we think that there are problems everywhere, and there is a solution, that solution is this Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge, this is the Dharma. So we have to simply establish this Bhagavad Gita by spreading this message and making devotees everywhere, identifying devotees. And when we accept to be instruments in the hands of Krishna, then Krishna will make use of us and he will do all the wonders. So that's what is happening. That's what, even now for us, studying Bhagavad Gita every day like this, it's a really a very, very unique progress what we are making. It's really a miracle, because this kind of opportunity we won't get everywhere. Like every day studying Bhagavad Gita, every day listening to Krishna and understanding this Bhagavad Gita, understanding all the slokas, and simply forgetting ourselves and focusing our mind only on Krishna. So this is not an ordinary progress what we are making. So it's all Krishna's costless machine. Now we have more plans, more ideas, which are all coming because we are able to see the progress. We are able to make that progress. And now devotees are actually, when they study this Bhagavad Gita for a long duration of life, long duration, like every day without missing. So we are able to see the change. We are able to see the change, and they are able to dedicate their time. And this is becoming our mission in our life. Only our duty is to please Krishna, because all our other needs are automatically getting satisfied. We are not suffering for any other reason. All our material needs are fulfilled very nicely by Krishna's mercy. We are really enjoying. This is a real enjoyment. So this is what Susukam Kartam, as we started in the beginning, as I mentioned, it is Susukam Kartam. It is very, very joyfully performed, this Bhagavad Gita. So now we are in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So we finished about 10 verses in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna is teaching us very clearly. So now we already started studying about the procedures, how to control our mind. Krishna is explaining us how to control our mind. So in the 6th chapter, 9th sloka, Krishna is teaching us that Suhrun Mitrari Udasina Madhyastha Dveshya Bandhushu Sadhuswapi Cha Papeshu Samabuddhir Vishishyate. So, Suhrun Mitrari Udasina Madhyastha Dveshya Bandhushu Sadhuswapi Cha Papeshu Samabuddhir Vishishyate. So when we control our mind, when we make our mind as our best friend, then what is going to happen? That we will be able to treat everyone as the same equally. Well-wisher, friend, mitra, ari, enemy, and udasina, the neutrals, and madhyastha, the mediators, and dvesha, envious, bandhusu, the relatives, everyone, sadhu, swapi, chapa, pesu. So the sadhus, saintly persons, and papesu, the sinners, samabuddhir vishishyati. We will be able to see everyone equally, samabuddhi. That happens automatically with the knowledge of this Bhagavad Gita, because we'll be freed from raga and dvesha. So attachment and aversion, raga and dvesha. When that is gone, so then we won't treat anyone as our enemy or friend and things like that. We will be equal to everyone. We won't show any partiality. Like Krishna doesn't show any partiality to anyone. Samoham sarva bhutesu. So name dveshu asti na priyakam. The same thing happens with us also. So even when we get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we should be, of course, we should identify devotees and give them knowledge. But if others who are not ready to accept Bhagavad Gita, there is no need to treat them as our enemies or something like that, because we need to understand that because they are in such a very pitiable situation, they are struggling and suffering in this material world. We have to simply pray for them. That's what we should do. So a person is considered still further advanced when he regards honest well-wishers, affectionate benefactors, the neutral mediators, the envious, friends and enemies, the pious and the sinners, all with an equal mind. Then in the next shloka, what we studied yesterday, as I mentioned, Krishna has already started giving us the instructions about how to control the mind. So we need to follow each and every instruction as Krishna is teaching us, same way, because it's very important. We are many times the devotees, they chant while walking, while driving, or while traveling here and there. Those things are all extras. But this is the way we need to really chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to control our mind. So what Krishna is teaching us that yogi jita satatam atmanam ragasisthitaga ekakiyata chittatma nirasi aparigraha. So the yogi should engage himself, yogi jita, so must focus his mind on Krishna. So satatam, always, constantly, atmanam rahasistitaha. Atmanam means he himself, so being in a secluded place. So definitely that is a place where there is no disturbance at all. We have to, of course, it has to be a place where it's our home, some place at home. So every day. And we are also thinking that weekly once we will meet in the nearby places. So that will also happen by Krishna's mercy. So slowly that's also going to happen. So that way we can in a secluded place, then ekaki yata chittatma, alone ekaki, and we have to focus our mind on Krishna yata chittatma, nirasir, without any desires, without claiming any proprietorship. Nirasir aparigraha. We should not think that I want this, I want that, and we should not think that this is mine, that is mine, nothing. We should simply fully focus our mind on Krishna only. A transcendentalist should always engage his body, mind, and self in relationship with the Supreme. He should live alone in a secluded place and should always carefully control his mind. He should be free from desires and feelings of possessiveness. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing what we are going to study today. In the 11th and 12th, two slokas together. Suchau deshe pratistapya sthiramasanamaatmanah natushritam natinicham chailajina kushottaram tatraikagram manak Kritva yatha chittendriya kriyaha upavishyasane yunjad yogamatma vishuddhaye. So, already Krishna said that one should go to a ragasistitaga, but that place should be very clean. Suchau Deshe Pratistapya. So by establishing that place as very clean, and then one should make his sitting, so the seat in such a way that asanam, so there is the seat, so there is not chuchitam, not nicham. It should neither be too high or nor too low. Not chuchitam, not nicham. Chailajina kusotaram. So chailajina with deer skin and with the kusa grass covered with deer skin. So we don't have to, this particular thing, Chailajina, Kusotram, is not needed now, because at that point of time when Krishna was teaching, normally they go out and do it in a forest area, because it was not like developed like this kind of well-developed cities and things like that. But now it is not needed. We don't have to go and look for the deer skin and kusa grass and all such things. But definitely we should go to a secluded place at our home, and that place should be very clean, and then we should like make our asana, the seat in such a way it's neither too high nor too low, and then tatraikagram manakritva yata chittendriya kriyaha upavishyasane yunjad yogamatma visuddhaye. So ekagram, so with full focus, ekagram, with one attention, manakritva, our mind, we should focus only on Krishna. Yata chittendriya kriyaha. So our chitta, our thoughts, our senses, and our activities, everything should be controlled. Yata chitta indriya kriyaha, yata chittendriya kriyaha. We should control our mind, senses, and activities, and everything. Upavishyasane, so sitting in that asana and on the seat, upavishyasane yunjyat yogam atma visuddhaye. So yunjyat yogam, we should perform the yoga for the purification of ourselves, atma visuddhaye. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So this is the way to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So in the next slokas, Krishna is going to even now very clearly explain how we should sit, how we need to focus our mind on Krishna and everything very, very clearly. So this is the way to control our mind. So we have to follow exactly what Krishna is teaching us, and it's not at all difficult to follow. It's easy. When we want to please Krishna, when we want to follow Bhagavad Gita, Krishna will make that happen. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we studied 2 slokas today, 11 and 12. So to practice yoga, one should go to a secluded place and should lay kusa grass on the ground and then cover it with a deer skin and a soft cloth. The seat should be neither too high nor too low and should be situated in a sacred place. The yogi should then sit on it very firmly and practice yoga to purify the heart by controlling his mind, senses, and activities and fixing the mind on one point, and that one point is Krishna. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we finished 2 slokas today, 11 and 12. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we will chant 2 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaye Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nitinamni. Namo Vishnupadaye Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamni. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmiritamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Tulsi Vilas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
There are no questions, Guruji, so far. So thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hema Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
How are you?
Hare
How is
Krishna.
everyone at home?
Yes, Mataji, by classless mercy, everyone is doing fine, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
I've been missing your classes, but I make it up
Yes,
and
Mataji.
listen to it on the YouTube. So that's how I'm doing it.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Are you able to hear me,
traveling, so I
Mataji?
could. I've been following you on YouTube regularly.
Oh, in YouTube. Okay, Mataji.
That is a big boon. YouTube is a big boon.
That is correct, Mataji. We are continuing. So it's Krishna's mercy. Like we are able to do a live
But we
on
don't
Zoom.
miss anything. Even if we are not able to attend your class, at least we make it up and listen to it on YouTube.
Exactly. Yes, Mataji. Yes, it's Krishna's mercy only, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna's mercy. We will do. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Stabani Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Rama.
Rama, 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 Rama. Hare Hare. Guruji, thank you so much, Guruji. I mean, looking forward every day in the morning to listen to you, and
Yes.
you keep guiding. So
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. We are able to continue to make progress.
thank you so much. Understood today, whatever you given the guidance for today, understood each and everything. It's just that I am improving and I am happy with that thing.
Yes, Mataji.
Because every time that I chant in my mind, also if I'm like somewhere going and also that that tension has gone, because I'm trying to surrender him,
Yes, Mataji. Over a period of time, slowly our mind will not go anywhere.
So that anxiety, that that what would be the result, and also coming out from that phase. Thank you so much.
Yeah, results we will give it to Krishna only, so we don't have to.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
R.K. Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama.
Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Ahuti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for the class. It was a lovely session. Once again, hearing you. And the mind really becomes peaceful after listening to you and after chanting Hare Krishna for so many times.
Yes,
Thank
Mataji.
you for the.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Kamalesh Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
no
Mataji.
question.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. No question.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Lalita Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Guruji, today morning, I could not hear anything like the Brahma Samhita, no? I thought this is internet problem is there. It was not at all audible.
Okay, sometimes I have a problem, but today I thought I can put the sound on, but maybe, I don't know. I will check with other devotees also, Mataji. Maybe it was only...
Nothing I tried many times and it was not, I left and joined, but even then I could not hear anything.
Maybe let me check with Palyapan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Palyapan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today, yes, what Lalita Mataji says is in between it happens. We could not hear that Brahma Samhita.
So in between
it
gets
happens. No, not like that. Someday it happens. We are able to hear.
Oh, like that.
Someday
So like that. Today
someday
you couldn't hear. That's what. Yeah, I think
today
I thought there was some problem with my Zoom. I fixed it today, but I don't know why.
Maybe. Maybe,
Okay,
maybe.
maybe next time. Tomorrow I will, Lalita Mataji, I will try to make sure that tomorrow I will make sure it works. I need to
Oh.
fix it. It's some problem with my Zoom settings, Mataji. I need to go on. I
Maybe
will definitely.
volume is not much, I think. Well, it was not much.
But I think my laptop volume should not be. I think I don't think it should be a problem.
That recorded, no, Guruji, that is recorded audio thing, no? So in that
Yeah.
one, but afterwards it was all right. When you started live class, it was all right. So
Okay,
before
live
that,
class.
nothing I could hear.
Okay. Next time I will try to fix it. Yes, Mataji. It should not, so that it will not happen again. I know as Palnepan Prabhu mentioned in but earlier that issue was there. Some days if I forget to.
But today it was
check.
very low. It was
Okay.
too this one feeble sound was there.
Okay.
Yesterday and all okay. Somehow I could hear, but
Okay.
it was nothing today on this way.
Okay, but then tomorrow I will try to also increase the volume from my side also, so that way it should not be any problem. Yes, Mataji. So otherwise,
you,
Bhagavad
Guruji.
Gita, you are able to understand everything today,
Yeah,
Mataji?
yeah, I'm following Guruji, and it's a bit, like morning is my routine. This one, like as soon as
Yes,
I the time I get a link, I'll just immediately join. Automatically, without my knowledge, like I'm in the path of Krishna's this one
Yes,
consciousness.
Mataji. Krishna's
I'm
mercy.
feeling
Now we are planning more in Bangalore. It will happen, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Thank you, your Guruji, for your guidance and all. And, so we are all, blessed.
Krishna's
Like,
mercy,
whoever
Mataji.
joined the group, no, really, we are all blessed, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. It will happen. Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Palnepan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
See, some sound in between we are able to hear. Some other sound.
Okay.
Only Brahma Samhita not hearing. Some other sound in between comes. That we could hear. So that is one. And today's yoga, as well as you said, continuously we are able to now learn how to do the real yoga, Maha Mantra, how we have to chant. It's a very, very clearly it is given, very clear, very, very clear. And how we have to improve ourselves also is, you have explained us in a very nice manner. So we will be able to do it in a good way. That is the thing. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I see a name Arjun Chauhan, Prabhu. Are you able to unmute? Hare Krishna. Okay.
Yes,
Arjun. Yes, Prabhu. Arjun. So you are joining today for the first time, Prabhu, or you have joined earlier also?
I am joining first time also.
Okay. Very nice. So today you understood everything?
Yes. I also have a Bhagavad Gita to understand everything.
Very nice. So from which place you are from, Prabhu?
I am in Shadipur.
Okay. Very nice, Prabhu. So any questions you have, Prabhu?
No.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, please join every day. So you are already in our WhatsApp group, correct, Prabhu?
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu. R.K. Goyal, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
By the mercy of Lord, I'm working well with your blessings. Only thing is, slightly I have become irregular, but hope I will make it up. But what I have felt is a difference in our day-to-day working now. Whenever we get overpowered by an anxiety or excess of work or the workload, immediately some thought comes that we are not the doer, and all the worries go immediately. So this is a wonderful change which I am feeling in the day-to-day working. All because of Guruji, the mercy of Krishna.
Yes,
it's a beautiful thing. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you very much for the nice class.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Everything is Krishna's mercy, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for
Hare
the class.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare.
Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. I don't have any questions today. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you, Prabhu.
Guruji. Thank
Hare
you very
Krishna,
much.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Shankar Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Mahinder Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Dandavat
Dandavad
Pranam.
pranams, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
आपका आशीर्वाद मिलता रहे. Thank you Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Bala Reddy Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Prabhu
Hare
Ji.
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
By
Hare
the
Bol,
mercy
Hare
of
Krishna.
Lord Sri Krishna, we are
Yes,
continuing. Thanks, Prabhu. Hari Bol
yes,
to you.
Hare Bol, Hare Krishna.
Thank
Thank you, Prabhu.
you, Prabhu.
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Bol.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Sujata Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Today's session was very nice, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji, yes. By
I
Krishna's
have-
mercy. Yes, yes.
Tell me, sir.
So you understood everything today, Mataji?
Ha.
Very nice, very nice. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Thank
Hare
you
Krishna.
for connecting us.
What did you say, Mataji?
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. Very nice that
Yes, Mataji.
we are reminded that we are just instruments.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, not taking the onus for doing everything. We are just instruments, like puppets.
That is correct. Yes,
This
Mataji.
reminds us to keep giving, glorifying Krishna, who is the source of all our happiness.
Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. I think daily practice and reminding ourselves that we are a soul, as you told us in the beginning.
Yes.
We are a soul.
We are the soul. We are not the body. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, but in its original form, the soul is very pure, no, Guruji. But
Yes, yes. Yes, Mataji. The soul is always pure, but because we are now bound to this body because of ahankara, so that is the problem. We need to purify the soul, free ourselves from the kama, krodha, all such things should go away. Yes, Mataji.
yes.
Yes.
So
It will happen.
remembering all the time that this pure soul is actually a part of Krishna.
Yes.
Yes, Guruji. And we need to go back to that place of Krishna where there is full purity, full consciousness, pure awareness.
Bhagavad Gita will do all the magic, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji.
Bhagavad Gita knowledge will do everything. If we just sincerely follow a very, very sincere student of this Bhagavad Gita, then everything will happen. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. So actually, Guruji, what I understand is that all our efforts actually have to go into purifying this existence of ours, of this soul, getting it purified, and with the help of Krishna in mind. And once that is like purified, our whole consciousness, our soul, and with the help of that mind and intellect, then we can associate with Krishna.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes. So it means I mean, every aspect of our life has to be so purified with Krishna consciousness. Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji, it will happen. That's what what we are trying to do. This Bhagavad Gita, following, understanding Krishna's instructions, and following it every day. So it's all we are progressing, Mataji. It's all we are gaining the intelligence, and with intelligence we will gain the determination. With the determination we can control our mind. All such things are happening, will happen for sure, Mataji, by Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you for making it so clear.
Yes, Mataji.
Really
It's Krishna's.
amazing.
Yes, we are very, very fortunate, extremely fortunate to have this knowledge. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you,
Hare
Guruji.
Rama. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Guruji, pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Guruji, pranam Guruji. Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. And
Yes,
no question as such. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Guruji.
Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna. Venkatanagarjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you Guruji for today class.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you,
Thank you
Prabhu. Hare
Guruji.
Krishna.
Dhanyavad Guruji.
Dhanyavad, pranams. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu.
Wonderful lecture today. And,
yes, Prabhu. Yes.
These slokas are very, very peaceful sound. And they are telling that how to meditate here, whatever. Really
Yes,
wonderful sloka, and
we have to just follow. Yes, Prabhu. That's it.
They're telling us how to control, how to be peaceful, and how to meditate.
Yes.
It's real wonderful learning, and reminding us what to do, how to do.
Yes.
Really beautiful sloka. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah,
Hare
yeah.
Krishna.
So from Tuesday, I was in the pilgrimage. I completed my 60th year. So I went to all the temples in Tanjavur, Kumbakonam. My
very nice.
family deity, Vaidiswaran temple.
Mm. Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. So, yes, Prabhu. I think you got muted again, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, outside call disturbed him. So thank you, Guruji. Yeah. So one thing I want to express my experience. So when I was going into Shivalaya, Shiva temples and all, one voice inside me, it was always giving me. Maybe it is a 9 o'clock session was going on. I could not able to open up my internet or get into this. But one thing was sure, that is the soul connect. I could able to understand that even Krishna is giving hello to Shiva and they are communicating through my soul. I could realize that. I realized that I am telling the truth. It is happening. So in a Shiva temple, when I called Krishna, something magic is happening through soul, and it is getting communicated.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
So it's a beautiful thing there. So I could not able to. Yeah, that meeting happened, Guruji. You told no after Bhagavad Gita class, Bangalore South, we will have a discussion.
Yesterday we discussed, yes, bro. Yesterday, Sumati Mataji, Palnipan Prabhu, Ravichandran Prabhu, and Lalita Mataji, we all four discussed, yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Okay. Because
I think,
I asked for update, if anything, because I am not there.
Yeah, maybe Palnipan Prabhu can, so they are trying to find out the place. I don't know afterwards. Maybe Palnipan Prabhu, any updates afterwards, Prabhu? Ravichandran Prabhu, did he yesterday find out about? I think we are planning.
Yes,
Mani Prabhu, we are planning to do.
He's already there. Ravichandran Prabhu is already there in the hall, just to check 22nd, is it possible or not? He has gone there now on the way to that place. Yeah,
today, Prabhu. Today, okay.
Yeah,
today.
What time, Palnipan Prabhu? What time?
No, that is normal. We wanted to have, it's a new hall in that I will explain you. Jayanagar, 8th block.
Yeah. Earlier also, when you are in Singapore, I discussed with him to find one community hall, probably on a chargeable or non-chargeable basis.
No. They already found Prabhu. Mani Prabhu already, this hall, Lalita Mataji recommended one place which Ravichandra Prabhu already went and spoke, and it is Jayarama Mandali. What is it correct, Prabhu? Palnipan Prabhu? It's that place.
Yes, Jairam. Trust.
Jairam.
It is a Jairam.
It is in the Jayanagar only. Yes.
Okay.
8th block.
8th block. Okay. Good. Yeah. So we got a spot. Very good.
Yes, bro. Yes. It's already we got.
So when any date has been fixed, when we are going to assemble there?
Say 22nd. So today, that's what Palnipan Prabhu said, that he is going there to find out if it is available on 22nd. Then he will fix it on 22nd. Yes, bro.
Okay.
January 22nd.
January 22nd. Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I think it is. If it is going to be a permanent venue and we get a facility, so that become a common point where in which we can assemble together.
Yes, bro. Yeah. So that's what it's going to be like that way only, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's a great thing, So we are.
Yes, bro. That's what we discussed yesterday. We discussed about that only.
Okay, Guruji. Yeah. So I was just expressing my experience in the last 2-3 days. I went to Swami Malai also. Yesterday I visited Swami Malai. So near Swami Malai, there are in a village, there are unpopular deities are there. So all Abhishekam. Yesterday I do not know. There are special puja was conducted every places, Shivalaya and all.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So that is what Krishna has no language. There is only one soul. It is all binding together. That is what I want to share. So it has no language, nothing. Even a new person entering into our group.
Only language is Sanskrit. Only Bhagavad Gita. What Krishna
Bhagavad
is
Gita
singing,
and
that's
whatever the language.
Everything we
no
need.
barrier.
That's it, bro. We don't need anything else. Yes,
yeah. So Guruji, so you encourage even Odia person, let him speak in Odia. Bengali person, let him speak in Bengali. Whatever language, let them introduce. because they may struggle speaking English, introducing themselves. So there is no language barrier, nothing is there for our group. Krishna is the
Yes.
only language, and
That's
Krishna
correct.
Namam is the only language for us.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so
Well,
let us encourage all the people, whatever language they want to express themselves, let them express.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, some Arjuna knew Prabhuji joined. He was little
Yeah.
struggling. So if he
Yeah.
commented
That's
in
fine.
Hindi,
Yes.
then yeah, let him introduce in Hindi. Whatever language, there is no restrictions.
Yes.
So thank you, Guruji.
Thank you,
So
Prabhu. Hare Krishna,
yeah,
Prabhu.
I just arrived 1 hour back. I'm so
Okay.
unfortunate, lucky enough to join with the class.
Well,
Even chanting also, I partially joined.
yes. Yes. Hare Krishna. Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna,
You can
Hare
later
Krishna,
will
Krishna
discuss.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now. Hare Krishna.